The women's beauty industry continues to grow, and the men's side is starting to catch up as more men are seeing the importance of taking care of their skin. And men are really starting to catch on to the big secret that a little tinted moisturizer and concealer can help you look refreshed and polished. And so, of course, we have 425 Magazine style writer Andrew Hoge. Thank you so much for being here, my friend.
I'm so happy to be here. I'm very excited about today.
And you're glowing, so I know you're doing something right. So talk to me about how we're not talking about like a full makeup look with like, eyeshadow, the whole 9 yards, but more so going for like a glow and a natural look, right?
Absolutely. This is just a very natural extension of your skincare routine. If you have one, it's not hard. It's in fact super, super easy to just sort of look your best. And I think a lot of the guys that are listening would appreciate that.
I mean, absolutely. I feel like a lot of times when guys have like a blemish or something, they're like, oh, can you help me? Can you like put something on this? And it's like, this isn't your color. Like we might have different shades. So if they had their own, this could be good. Okay, so you're walking us through some things, including skin prep, moisturizer. Tell me about this.
Well, if you see any of my other skincare videos, you know that moisturizer is super, super important, not just for the health of your skin, but it's a great process and foundation to put on some of the products that we're going to be putting on today. It's great for the skin. It's super hydrating and creates that nice base layer.
Definitely.
Yeah.
If nothing else, y'all, moisturize.
Yes.
Put some moisturizer on your face every day. Okay, and skin tone doesn't naturally come, with an even tone for most of us. So what can we do to make that, even and look the same?
Absolutely. So I'm a super big fan of either a tinted serum or a tinted moisturizer. So this is not foundation. It's not heavy. It really just put a couple drops on. Honestly, just use your hands and you can layer it into the skin really, really easily.
Okay, so are you doing like a serum there, or what did you?
So that is the tinted serum here that I use. So this is I'm wearing this right now, and I'm using a beauty blender. I like really even coverage. I've been doing this for a long time, especially when I come on your show.
You're always looking 10 out of 10, Andrew.
Thank you.
So whatever you're doing, it's working.
But this doesn't have to be such an in-depth process. You can really just put a couple drops on, rub it all over your skin. It will blend in to your skin and look really, really fabulous. And here's the deal with this whole process is you don't need every single one of these.
Right.
You can honestly kind of look in the mirror. That's going to be your best friend. Look in the mirror and kind of think about what is going to help enhance and polish your skin. And foundation, or excuse me, tinted moisturizer is going to be a big part of that. But
definitely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, and then we want to talk about concealer.
Yeah.
I mean, women know that this is, we always have to have this.
We love it, absolutely.
So how do we use this, and why is this something men should think about?
Absolutely. Well, especially we all have a little bit of redness sometimes. Maybe we have a scar, maybe we have a pimple, something like that. And especially if you just want to step out of the house and look your best, you can take this, and this one is super, super easy. And you can, dab it with your skin. Yeah. And just, if you have like a little red mark or a little pimple or something like that, it's just a little heavier, and it kind of blends in and corrects the skin tone. And then you continue with your tinted moisturizer, for example.
It's so
it's
great.
a little bit of a spot treatment.
Yeah,
we all have
that's
those
a
days.
good way to explain that. And it's nice, that is just something that you can dab with your finger. You don't have to worry about a ton of brushes. It's easy.
Absolutely, it's
easy. Okay, we're moving to eyebrows. Woo!
Yeah.
And that just went fine. There they go. Okay, they need to be groomed, right?
They do.
They need to be tamed.
Eyebrows are so important because they frame the face. They bring proportion to the face. And honestly, sometimes when you just look and somebody's eyebrows are all over the place, it just is a little bit distracting. So this is literally maybe 15 seconds. So I personally just use like a brush here. This is double-ended, so you can just brush your eyebrow here.
Okay.
And the other side, this is from Ilia, and you can kind of draw in a little bit of color if you need it. Again, you will be so surprised by the change when you kind of define your eyebrows, especially if your eyebrows are patchy or just have, they're a little bit lighter, generally speaking.
Right, that's what I was gonna say. If you're feeling like, you know, something is missing or patchy in your eyebrows, that's when you wanna draw on. Otherwise, just putting like a little gel. And what's this?
And this is a gel. So especially if your eyebrows are a little bit more intamed, a little bit longer, and you want them to kind of set in place. Again, look in that mirror and just kind of assess what might be, but this is something that you can use. It's super light. It does not feel like glue or anything heavy, and just brush it and it'll keep your eyebrows in place for the rest of the day.
I know, again, these are such easy things. It's like, okay,
Super
moisturize, put a little tinted, you know, cream on, and then if nothing else, groom your eyebrows because yes, you know, we've all been there.
We've all been there.
Okay, correct under eyes.
Yes.
This is again a problem that, you know, people can see the dark circles, so you have something to correct that.
Yeah, a lot of the time when you meet someone, you obviously like look into their eyes, you do a handshake, and you know, it's a very defining feature of the face. And a lot of the times, you know, we have, you know, discoloration, maybe we have bags, maybe we're just a little bit darker, we didn't get enough sleep this week because of daylight savings time. And so this is a really wonderful from Charlotte Tilbury. It's not a concealer, it's just a color corrector. So you're still gonna have that sort of shadow and dimension to your face, but basically you dab it. I use the ring finger because using any other finger puts a lot of pressure on the eye, and this is supposed to be light, and it just sort of like tones out the eye and color corrects it so it looks more balanced.
Gosh, okay. Yeah. I didn't know about the ring finger using, but you're right. I'm
I do
probably
the same thing with serums.
putting like way too much pressure going on there.
Exactly.
Okay, and I want to get to your last bit, to a setting spray to lock everything in, right?
Yes, this is like basically TikTok viral, but this is like, everybody loves this, and you can tell by how much I've used.
I was gonna say, you
but
love it.
This is a setting spray from Charlotte Tilbury, and again, this is optional. You don't have to use all of these, but this just helps after putting these products on to set everything into place, to avoid it being super shiny. It kind of gives your skin a nice matte feeling. Exactly.
Oh, I feel hydrated already. Andrew, you know I love when you're on.
Thank you.
This smells really good.
It smells good too.
Thank you so much.